Why are vegans mad in bed?
I don't know why.
Because they don't meet expectations.
Can you tell us what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So,
everybody's saying, what radicalized you? What radicalized you? I don't know! My mommy told me to be a good person! I don't know! That's what I did! What did everybody else do?
It looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot.
The only legal way I've found to beat the fuck out of Trump supporters is to get on Grindr and lure ones over here. I'm like, you like it a little rough, don't you? A little rough. And I beat the fucking brakes off them. They never come back. But they never say anything because they're these big macho manly men. And they're like, I can take it. I can take it. I mean, I do. They leave here bruised and banged. They're like, just don't leave bruises like them. I'm like, okay, sure thing. I'll leave them everywhere else. And I do. I'm like, for the children in Gaza.
200 days of winning, and we are just getting started. Let's break it all down in this week's MAGA Minute. As usual, President Trump spent the week answering an unprecedented number of questions from the press, even on the roof, on Squawk Box, and everywhere in between. President Trump signed an executive order establishing a White House task force on the 2028 Summer Olympics, which will take place in Los Angeles, California. The president signed a presidential memorandum directing the Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, to require higher education institutions receiving federal financial assistance to be transparent regarding their admissions practices. No more DEI admissions. Tim Cook visited the White House to announce billions more dollars in investments in America. That means more jobs for you and your family. The administration also hosted 100 Purple Heart recipients at the White House to celebrate their incredible sacrifices to our country. The president wrapped up the week by securing a historic peace deal, yet another one, between Armenia and Azerbaijan, ending a decades-long conflict that has killed thousands of people. Also this week, Nancy Pelosi doubled down on the Democrats' desire to mutilate the private parts of our nation's innocent children. HHS announced plans to cut Medicare and Medicaid to any hospital that provides what they call this barbaric practice, gender-affirming care. The Department of Agriculture this week brought the whole cabinet together to celebrate the Great American Farmers Market on the National Mall, reaffirming the Trump administration's commitment to our agricultural community and our farmers. And the president also signed an executive order ensuring fair access to banking for all Americans, putting an end to the debanking practice that we have seen weaponized against Americans based on their political beliefs. I hope you're not tired of winning yet. Tune in next week for another jam-packed MAGA Minute.
There is a stark difference between the Trump administration and what the Biden administration would be doing at this time, isn't it? Biden would be on the beach. Trump is getting stuff done for you guys. Welcome back to another episode of our Lives of TikTok series. If you are new to this channel, take a quick moment to head on down, click the subscribe button and the bell.
I don't watch him on the news. I can't. I can only watch clips because it makes me too angry. So why did I decide to watch the live press conference? I don't know. Torturing myself somehow. How is this man the president of the United States? Besides the things that he's reading, nothing makes sense. He rattles on. He just lies and goes off on these tangents. Clearly is demented. Clearly. And delusional. Who watches that and thinks, there's my boy? I never again.
Don't know who needs to hear this today, but if you're struggling with motivation, just remember, broke crackheads still find a way to get high. Don't get out-hustled by a crackhead.
I think that we should just repeal a man's right to vote. It's kind of what I'm thinking about. It's kind of what I've been mulling over recently, because I know there's been a lot of chit-chat amongst evangelical Christians, particularly stemming from the voices of men, which is classic, honestly, that they want to repeal the 19th Amendment. And I think that really what should happen, because I mean, look at every empire that has existed under a man's rule. What has happened to it? Right. So what I'm kind of thinking of, you know what? I think even more so, we should just take all men and put them in cages, particularly a straight white man, particularly a straight white man with a podcast. Those have got to be the first to go.
What was that?
Why are you flipping me off?
Blah, 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 blah.
Do you guys have anything important to say?
Look at a coworker and think to yourself, like, how are you not required to wear a helmet? Like, I really hope the company gets a tax credit for you being here. Like, the company hired you to do the same job that they hired me to do, which really has me questioning, like, are people saying the same thing about me?
What the is the point of being here if we can't have basic, decent human decency? What the is the point of being here? Why are you guys okay with black people being murdered and brown people being deported and Asian people having acid thrown in their face and people being starved to death in Palestine? Like, death to you idiots. Cause what? What? She agrees. What the f are we doing as humans? Oh my god. I don't get it.
Notice how it's only white majority countries that are forced to accept diversity, otherwise we're racist and colonizers. The number one name in the UK right now is Muhammad. Let's not do that to the US. Cool, thanks, bye.
Trump just admitted on live television that he's a dictator. He made a comment about how the Democrats are calling him a dictator, and he's like, why don't you just join me? Why don't y'all just join me? They keep calling me a dictator. I don't understand why they just won't hop on board. Dude, you just admitted that you're a dictator on live television. What the We're
Dr. Fauci, give us vaccines, help all the people who have been quarantined. We'll wear our masks and we'll have to stay distant. We'll wash our hands and we'll be more resistant. Fauci, yes? Promise us, please. We'll have a cure that can fight off this disease. Restrictions will lift with some ease. Dr. Fauci, don't forget me.
Wow, that was unbelievable. People in the 60s, I better not say that or the government will wiretap my house. People today, hey, wiretap, do you have a recipe for pancakes? It's everywhere, it's in our phones, you guys know the whole drill. Look at the Safe Bus, brought the libs over there to the National Institute of the Chronically Confused. Step 1, to recover, you gotta admit that facts exist. The liberals just eat what the mainstream media tells them to do. Chuck Schumer says he feels perfectly safe walking around Washington, D.C. This is the liberals' white rich guy that can afford security. Of course, we'll say that. The USAID turning Democrats into millionaires since 1961. It's all of a sudden gone, and a lot of Democrats' money and their coffers have really reduced. I wonder how that worked.
ICE and Free Palestine put me on that government watch list and come see about it. Come see about me, ho, because I ain't got shit to lose, bitch. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. ICE.
He did it! I've got internet! Me too! Internet activity in all sectors, sir!
The reason I decided to come is because I felt like rights are being taken away by this ignorant president, incompetent and unqualified, like, unelected government officials. I'm male. I would say I identify as male. Like, when I wear this, I do like being seen as man in a dress rather than anything else, but I feel like whatever you see me as, I don't care, because I know what I am.
We had a guy come in today wearing a MAGA hat, and I walked away from the register, and I said, nope, not waiting on him. Not handing him food, not making him food, absolutely not. Yeah, I have a red shirt on, but it's my work shirt and my company's on the side. But other than that, I don't think I really own any red shirts. It's all dark. But I'm like, no. And honestly, anytime anyone does walk in with a hat like that on, I walk away. I don't care if I get written up. I don't care. If you have the balls to wear that around, especially with everything that's been going on lately, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to wait on you. It's not going to happen.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
You know what's fucked up? I can't stand seeing the American flag anymore. Anytime I see a car that's a sticker or they have the flag on the window tint, people sticking a flag out of their car or truck, people wearing a shirt with the American flag, a house flying a flag in someone's house window. My immediate thought is, you're a fucking Nazi fascist pig. Tell me that isn't up. I know there was a point in time where people were like, we need to claim the flag back from these psychopaths. I'm past that point now. I'm past that point. The shit that's happening, that mother and those psychopaths that are in the White House, the shit they're doing is insane. I hate them. I hate everybody who supports them. I hate them. And I hate the American flag right now. And I think it's embarrassing to wear one, to have one hanging. My husband, he's a veteran. He hasn't touched our flag. It's folded up and in a drawer somewhere in our garage. And we don't talk about it, but I know why. Because he loves hanging it out. He used to love hanging it out for like the 4th of July. He hasn't touched it in almost 10 years. You know what? I take that back. He took it out and hung it out the day we found out Biden, when Biden won. And it stayed up for like a month or so, and then that was it. That was it. I haven't told my husband I feel this way. I think he just knows. I don't know. It's just up.
You're pregnant and you don't want to be? Bye-bye to the little baby, okay? Like, I deadass don't care. There's no limitations to this over here, okay? No limitations at all. I deadass don't care what it is. Do what you want. Like, I support whatever your decision is. Like, that's it. Like, nothing more, nothing less. Like, don't bring up that whole, oh, well, when do you believe life starts? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If you want an abortion, I think you should have one. I think you should be able to get one. That's it. I don't care about none of that scientific shit. Oh, the life or the baby can breathe. I don't care about none of that. If you're pregnant, you don't want to be no more, guess what? You don't have to be.
The biggest threat to democracy, liberal woke women. You've seen it right here for a lot of this episode, featured a lot of angry woke women that are just yelling into cameras. Those are the threats to our democracy. And you know what? They are national. They should be a national risk to us, right? Trump's mentioned similar things like that before, but thank you for making it through the whole video. This was a longer video filled with a lot of white, woke, liberal women that are crying and Trump deranged. You get to see them. Share them with others on your social media. This is a big threat to us. We joke a little bit about it, but white, there wasn't all white women here, but white, woke women, Karens, they're a big threat to democracy. They're the ones on the camera shouting that we're seeing every single video. So thank you guys so much for making it through another video. Share it, like I said. Smash that thumbs up button. Get it out there in the algorithm. And click that little subscribe button. Be a part of the Meme Wars family. And speaking about being part of the Meme Wars family, memberships are coming very soon. I've submitted to YouTube my membership structure. Once they've approved it, I will be sharing it with you guys. There is going to be 2 tiers. One tier is going to be around getting specific badges. You're going to have, for chat, you're going to be to the top so I can respond to you more frequently. The second tier, member-only video. I'm going to be releasing each month a few member-only videos that will only be for members only. If you are not a member, that's fine. Regular programming like usual. You will not miss a single beat. Meme Wars, what we've been doing, It won't change. There'll just be additional perks for members that will get you different things. A live stream will be happening at least a few times a month. You will have access to that live stream. So when more comes out, I will share with you guys as well. Become a member, get more of the perks, become a bigger part of the family as well, and it helps us grow. It helps produce more income to help us grow as well, but produce specific fun content just for you as well. Appreciate all support like always. You guys know I do. Drop a comment. I will do my very best to respond to as many of you guys as can. And also PayPal below. Give to the channel, help keep us growing. But just like that, today's video is over, and I will see you guys on the next one.